Hi, I'm Paul Perdue, and I am the infrastructure nerd.
And I'm Mary Jo Boyd, a legal technologist. So if you have ProPay, you know that you can enter credit cards directly into Tabs. You can take client credit card information over the phone, and you can put it right into Tabs, and it's processed.
Right while you're doing the payment. That's very convenient. Been there for a few years, but wouldn't it be neat if the clients could just enter this information directly into a credit card portal?
You know, in version 19, it's possible. There is now a link that you can put into your email statements, and the client can click on that link, and they can make a payment all by themselves.
Wow, I like that. Could you show us how that works?
I can. So I want to preface this with, if you want to use this feature, you must have ProPay to be your credit card processor. Otherwise, this will not work. You have to have that integrated ProPay processor to do this. So what we're going to talk about today is how we can actually have the clients help us by putting in their own information and making their payments themselves via a web portal using the ProPay link. So I'm going to show you how to set that up, and then I'm going to show you how it will look on a statement. It's fairly easy, and I think it will greatly increase the amount of time, the amount of time that you need to spend doing this. So let's look at this. So I'm going to go into our sample data to start with this. And I'm going to show you how to set it up, and then I will show you how it actually looks on a statement. So the first thing that we have to do, obviously the emails have to be, or the statements have to be emailed. So we have to set the client up to be an email statement. And so when we do that, there is also a template that is associated with that particular matter, or it could be a general template that you're using for your emails, whatever it is that you have set up. If you have 20 templates set up for your emails, you can add this link to all of them. As long as you have your ProPay account set up, this link will work in any template that you currently have. So let's take a look at the template first. So here's my templates. I'm going to do a drop down here, and here's some sample ones. So our general sample one, if I look at this, it just has basically our general information here. There's no link or anything in here to click on to go make a payment. But in the sample data that I have two different links set up. And let me get out of this one. And we'll go back into my online. I'm going to go to the number 2 for a minute, because I want you to see the click here link. This is my favorite. So here we've got some little code that's in here that has our beginning text, what we want to say, and our click here link, and then our ending text to kind of close that off. So these are located over here on the right. Oops, I went too far here. Let's get up here. There they are. So right over here, there's our begin text, there's our click here, there's our end text, and then you also have an option in my other template that I have up here that you can just use an online payment URL instead of a click here. So if you actually want to see the link and have them click on a link, you can do that too. You have options here. So to start this off, what we're doing is we're saying, all right, I want to begin my text. So we're going to use that little begin text marker here. Then we're going to type in whatever we want to say to the client. So in this case, it's saying we now accept secure online payments via ProPay. To make a secure payment, comma, then we're going to put in our click here link. And so that's this one right here. So we're just going to add that click here link. And then we're going to end our text because we don't have anything else to say. Now you may have some other things to say after the click here. That's fine. You can continue to type, but whenever you're done typing, you want to close that text. So this is opening our text. This is closing our text. In between, we're saying whatever we want to say, and we're inserting our little click here link. So how does this look on a client? Let's take a look at how that would, well, first let's look at the other option. So if I go over here to my full link, I'm going to just take a look at that. Same kind of a concept here, except now instead of the click here, we're going to have the payment URL. So right in here, they're going to see, HTTPS:// all of that. That's all going to be there, www.propay, whatever. And what that will do when they get their email is they won't see this beginning text. They're just going to see the text that you have and that you've typed in here. And they're going to be able to just click here, or they can be able to click on that link. And that is going to take them out to a portal. And in that portal, they're going to see exactly how much is due on this particular invoice that you've emailed to them. So if they have $100 due, it's going to show that they have $100 due, and it's going to give them that opportunity to put in their payment and their credit card information and say, Okay, and they're going to make their payment in the portal. Now, the really cool thing is that then that payment is going to be able to be imported very easily into Tabs3. So I may not be able to get you all the way there because this is sample data, but I am going to take you out to my system for just a second so you can see what an email will actually look like, because sample data here, I don't have it set up with ProPay, and I don't even have it set up to email statements or anything. So I'm going to take you out to a sample client in my live data and show you that once an email is prepared, so here is my email, if I were to just click on the email address, I can quickly see what that email template is going to look like. Now mine has a little different language in here, but I'm going to double click that, and I'm going to show you that right here, I had on mine, my beginning text was before that, my little opener, and then I said if you would like to make a payment online, click here, and then it will have, I had that closing text marker. Now when they click here, I can't really click here on this email, that's when it takes them to the portal. So that's how you get it into your emails, and that's how you get it so that the client can see it. Now this does only work with emailing statements right now. There is not a link I can go put somewhere else. Those links are restricted to those email templates, but they work really, really well. Now, what happens after a client makes a payment? Then what do you do? Well, in that instance, I'm going to go back to my sample data because I don't think I have any in either system, but I'll show you where you go. So if we go underneath maintenance and then integration, there's a little import online payments, and I have no records to import right now. But if I did have some records, like some clients had went out during the month and made some payments, if I come in here periodically, maybe I come in here once a day, maybe I come in here once a week, I want to check that to see if anybody's made an online payment. And if there were records to import, they would be listed and it would tell me how many I had, and I can click a button and import those right into Tabs, and it creates those payment entries for me. So it's really simple. We're giving that tool and putting that control into the client's hand a little bit more, taking that burden off of our billing person, and then the billing person only needs to come in and just say, okay, and click and import those in. Now, can a client still call you and can they still make a payment like they always did? Of course, they can still do that. But this is just another tool that will help you so that you don't have to do so much. So there you have it, an easy way to now have your clients do part of the work for you to enter your credit card payments.
And that's just one more way that we help you to worry less
And practice more.